What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So, bitch. I ain't like that. Okay, there we go. I feel a little bit more like myself. What's going on, y'all? So we back again for another episode review of wrong show. The Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay, this season 7, episode 9, Ambush in Paradise. So let's get up into it. We already starting off on some mess. Okay. You know, Mia, she's still up in her feelings about this whole situation because Mia had us all messed up at the end of last week's episode, for real, for real. Like, Mia had us messed up mostly for the past couple of episodes. But she really had us messed up last week at the end, telling Karen basically, bitch, you know, you can't be talking to Wendy and all this stuff. And woo, girl, she 59 years old, okay? And as Karen want to keep on telling us, this my birthday. Karen feels like, y'all know that Tyler, the Creator, skit that he did when he was like, how dare you bring this shit on my birthday, and then you do this on my birthday with my birthday, and y'all say all this on my birthday. That's what Karen is giving, because bitch, it's her birthday and y'all fucking it up, okay? But at the end of the day, I said, Karen, just go out there and have fun and do whatever it is that you want to do. You know, Mia was the one, I guess, was supposed to be cleaning the stuff. But, you know, Karen did say, I mean, since you want to act like it's such a big deal or whatever, and you doing me such a big favor, you ain't got to do shit. You know, so, of course, Mia took that and ran with it. But that's what she told Jacqueline. She told me I ain't got to do nothing. She told me this or whatever. I said, girl, whatever. So you got Giselle downstairs. Next thing you know, I think Ashley came out. Everybody's wearing white. Mia don't want to come down just yet. Of course, you know, she got to make an entrance or whatever. Jacqueline is taking over because, you know, Mia is dropping the ball at this point. You know, so while they're sitting there, they're just going to talk about, and Robin came late as well. You know, she was second late, but they just sitting there and, you know, discussing. It was cute. It was cute because I laughed too, because Karen did have some funny moments back in the day. You know, the funny moments that they had that they can remember. You know, you had the one with you know, Karen and her wig being twisted, okay? That shit, Karen was drunk as fuck. Bitch. Like, if you are just now getting here watching Real Housewives of Potomac and you did not start from the beginning, you are missing out, okay? You need to go back to season 1. Karen was, first of all the girls were a mess, okay? But the girls have really come up in they shit. I will say Giselle came up a little bit, but she's still a mess too. You know what I'm saying? But mostly everybody's shit has improved. The makeup, the hair, and all of that for the most part. But Karen's shit used to be so fucked up. Mama's shit used to be literally sliding. That shit used to be sliding off her goddamn head, okay? But that was funny when they was playing up in her wig and, you know, imitating her. And, you know, when she told Ashley, you better worry about Michael not dropping the soap up in, you know, clink clink and all that stuff. It was funny. We was having a good time. Mia brought up the whole situation about, you know, Gordon licking his tongue out at, you know, Karen. Cute, right? Since we on this part, then here comes, because Jacqueline said, you know, we got some things that's being set up, and, you know, as soon as that's being done, we're going to get right to it. So basically, they was going to do like this fire show. It was this guy, this girl, they was doing the tricks with the fire. Baby, all that shit be making me nervous. Because as soon as you start with Miss Girl who had her hair fully out, poofed and everything, ponytail and all, and she had the freaking, she had the stick with the fire on both ends right on top of that. And I said, all it takes is one hair. All it takes is one spark. All it takes is one little ember. All it takes is for the wind to go and to catch her on fire. I said, girl, you got a lot of faith in that shit. She said, yeah, girl, I know what the hell I'm doing. I said, all right, go ahead. You put some flame resistant shit on there. I guess you did, you know. And Karen was over there getting all hot and bothered. I said, not by that man. He was decent, but goddamn, Karen, cool your puss, all right? I said, Ray ain't lighting the fire like that. And you giving light to what people been saying, Miss Kern. She was like, oh, let me call Raymond. I said, baby, I really don't think. Should I say it? Maybe I just can't see Ray and Karen. I just can't see Ray and Karen. Like, he gives me at this point, Ray gives me a good 5 pumps. And not before he come, but before he get tired. Like, I don't know. Like, he just gives me like his hips got arthritis. Cause y'all see how he be walking. Girl, I don't know. He gives me a good 5 pumps. I'm sorry, Karen. I'm sorry, y'all. But that's what he gives. But you know, later Karen was like, she brings up the fact that, you know, she's glad that everybody's here and, you know, people get along, especially Ashley and Miss Candace. Y'all cool or whatever for the most part. And I think one of them had asked, I think somebody asked Ashley, did they check on Wendy? You know, Wendy and Mia got into it. No, Wendy mama and Mia got into it over social media on Instagram. Did I read all that shit? Hell the fuck no. But for the most part that I read, Wendy's mama was getting Mia's ass together. But at the same time, I wish Wendy's mama would have stayed the fuck up out of it, okay? Wendy can take care of herself. All right, we are not about to do that overbearing shit and fighting our kids' battles and whatever. Wendy got this in the bag, okay? She don't need you to come through and make the shit a little bit more worse than what it is. Anyway, so then, you know, we got that going on. Did y'all notice that, you know, Wendy called Mia foot size 14? Bitch, I feel like the shoe size started at 12, then it went to 13, and now we at 14. Baby, they just gonna keep up going up the ladder, you know, going up the ladder to the roof by the end of this show, okay, with her shoe size. It's gonna be at size 18 soon, okay? Meanwhile, you know, like I said, Karen was cool with the fact that, you know, Ashley and Candace are cool for now. And it was like, yeah, Ashley is mostly saying that, you know, we just decided to table our situation and just, you know, be cool for the moment. But I still got to talk to you about we still got some things that we need to address. Candace said, like, what? It was like that tweet with your husband talking about some, you know, we sorry bitches or some shit. Whatever the fuck the tweet is, okay? Dumb bitches. I don't care if that's not what he said, but that's what he should have said. But Giselle pops in. Oh, so that's directed towards you, because I swear I thought it was directed towards me. Candace said it could be directed toward both of y'all, but at the end of the day, he can tweet whatever it is that he want to tweet. If he frustrated and he want to say whatever it is that he want to say on Twitter, he can say whatever the hell it is that he want to say on Twitter. And again, you know, we get into this whole situation about, you know, you don't want to address the fact that he made people uncomfortable. What did my husband do? What did my husband do? You know, making me uncomfortable and all this stuff and, you know, all this. I'm sitting here like, see, Ashley, we'll be there with you when you right most of the time, but then you, just when it seems like you right there, okay, we could be there. You just show us constantly why no one trusts you. No one wants to be 100% cool with you because you will flip that shit. You did not have to bring that up about the fact that y'all needed to talk about something. And if you was going to do that later. Do that outside the group. Do that outside the trip or whatever. Don't destroy a moment where y'all are actually being cool and on the same page for right now. Y'all came together for one cause, and that was because people were gaining up on Wendy and you didn't like it. Okay, let us just have that. But no, you want to bring up the tweet situation. You want to bring up the fact that, you know, Chris supposed to be hitting on your girlfriend, and then Giselle want to jump in and all this shit. And because Candace does not want to freaking talk about it at that moment, it's her deflecting, it's her trying to move on from it or whatever. And like she said, you know, first, I'm aggressive if I talk about it. Now I'm deflecting and trying not to when I don't want to talk about it. Bitch, I can't win. I can't fucking win. And then Jacqueline wants to interject and say some shit. And then, you know, she said, you could be quiet. And I'm sitting here like, yes, baby, you shut the fuck up because you were not there. So you don't need to have anything to do with this conversation. If Mia ain't even interjecting into shit, you don't need to fucking interject, okay? And I'm just sitting here like, that's just so dumb. Like, girl, shut your ass up. You know, she was like, I don't need Mia's associate or mouthpiece to fucking talk or whatever. She was like, you wish you had a mouthpiece. I said, now, Jacqueline, you ain't even got no good reads. You ain't even got no good reads, okay? And Miss Mia, I just want you to stop saying that Wendy came at your husband. Wendy came at your husband. Wendy attacked your family. Wendy attacked your marriage or whatever. Wendy ain't say shit, and y'all had to constantly remind me that Wendy really didn't say shit that you didn't already put out there. You put out there when you first got on this goddamn show that you and Gordon was out here fucking other people. Man or woman, right? 9 out of 10, you know, y'all doing whatever the fuck y'all was doing. We don't know if it was either or, but I know for sure it was a woman. Y'all was out here fucking around with other people, right? Y'all was swanging. That's what y'all was doing. Threesomes here, threesomes there, right? So what we mad? What we mad because she said what the fuck you said? Girl, get the hell up out of here. I said, see, that's why you can't trust bitches, all right? Motherfuckers like Ashley, she'll have you thinking that, oh, you good for saying that, you good for saying that. And then time and time again, as it always show, she'll flip on your ass and go right back to the reason why we can't stand up, okay? Never trust a bitch with a big ass forehead like that. Girl, at this point, I'm really upset with the ladies. First of all, it's their last day up in Miami, right? Y'all come down to Miami. And I thought you're supposed to go to Miami to have big fun, okay? Like we going to Baltimore to see the riches and have big fun. I thought that's what you're supposed to go to Miami for, okay? Baby, we supposed to get into fights and shit like that once we get drunk and fucked up. Not prior to, okay? Granted, these days we don't need to be doing that with all the shit that's been happening in the news, whatever. I don't want people doing that no more. Not now. Get at a rest for a minute. Let's just go in the habit of getting drunk, fucked up, and, you know, dragging each other back to the hotel or to the Airbnb. Okay, let's just go that. That's what y'all supposed to be doing. Y'all supposed to be getting sloppy drunk. Y'all supposed to be down there. We out in Miami Beach. All right, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Granted, you probably been there multiple times, but it don't matter. You're supposed to turn up each and every time. Not be so acting the age that y'all are. Okay, y'all are really just chilling up in the house. Like, baby, if I go on vacation, girl, fuck that, you know. And I know, you know, hey, it is what it is. You want to get the mood back to where it is, let's just go out and have fucking fun, okay? That's how you get out of the funk, all right? You don't just sit up in that shit. But I guess it's what Mia want to try to do, you know. Mind you, you got, I think Robin and Giselle, whatever, was out there in the pool talking about they was in their last day at Miami, you know, click clack sisters. Meanwhile, you got Wendy over there at her hotel talking to her man, talking about the kids and how he just letting them eat anything. I said that's how they do when the parents, when the real, I ain't gonna say the real parent, when the strict parent, the one that actually keep the kids on schedule and in line, they come and they leave and you leave them at home with the lax parent, they just let them run wild. Meanwhile, you know, Mia up in there with Jacqueline, the other click clack sisters, you know, and Jacqueline like Mia's representative, because that's what Candace said, called her a representative. She wish she had a representative. She need a representative or whatever. And then here come Mia, you know, so like I was just listening, like, you know, to the other day, and I heard like Candace said that, you know, Wendy is at another hotel. And my whole thing is, if you are friends with her, why is it that, you know, you are still here? Like, if that's my friend, like if you was to go to a hotel, I would have went to the hotel with you. I said, girl, ain't nobody care about that shit. Maybe Wendy told her to stay here and just enjoy your time, all right? Bitch, she ain't got to be all up underneath her. As long as she checking in, she doing whatever the fuck it is that she doing. Because I feel like Candace got to cuss y'all out first. Candace ain't did what she need to do yet, okay? I'm just waiting on it. Meanwhile, you know, Charisse come up in there trying to see what's going on with her after everything that's happening or whatever, you know. And I'm just want to know, again, why? Why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Is Charisse still here? Because I just want to know why she's here. Why the fuck is she here? Bitch, Charisse is here for fucking free food and free room and board and using up people gas. That's just all that it is, because she contributes nothing to the show. Why is she here, okay? Girl, she up there trying to talk to Candace just to see how she is. And Charisse sounds drunk every time she talks. It's like she's trying to speak as if she has this inner class about her. Oh my God, Candace, how do you feel about everything that happened last night? girl, I'm so pissed off, you know, with Ashley and her goddamn forehead up there talking all this shit. You want to talk about, bitch, Candace said, you talk about my husband trying to holler at your ugly ass friend. Now, that's what she said. I ain't say that shit. I said the girl is facially challenged. I said the girl, you know, she probably beautiful to somebody, just not to a lot of us, okay? But, same thing can be said about me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, that ain't his type, and we already knew that shit was a lie. You know, she just over the fact that people keep fucking lying on her man, okay? She was like, you used to that shit, so therefore you fucking projecting the stuff that goes on in your relationship onto mine, okay? You know, that's just what it is, and Charisse was just like, why don't we just try to have a good time? You know, just let it go, and, you know, just try to just have a good time. She was like, listen, I guess I'll go down here with forehead and all this shit. Come on now, Candace. I said, girl, Charisse, just go away. Please just go away and let this girl be mad, because she has a right to be. Okay? But Ashley on the phone with her mama, and basically talking about how Michael, you know, been texting her, trying to see how she is, and saying that the boy's been missing her. And girl, don't nobody care. Girl, I was with Candace at this point. Candace said, listen, I feel like that goddamn relationship is a fucking fake. She ain't getting no fucking divorce. I don't know what the hell they trying to do, but them motherfuckers is scamming, okay? I said, well, some of the people feel that way too. She said, who the fuck buys a fucking property with somebody when they're about to get a divorce? And I said, that's what we all been saying. I don't care. LLC my ass, all right? I don't want you on no name on none of my shit, okay? That you can just take back now. Meanwhile, so they get downstairs, and you know, Mia comes, and she was like, we a little bit late, so Mia, Jacqueline, and Karen are going to be wherever they going. I don't know. I think they going into town or some shit. I don't know what they doing. But the other girls, they gonna be on the boat. Okay. And so, of course, Robin, for some reason, is annoyed with Candace. What reason that is? Because Candace is upset at the fact, or called y'all out about the fact that, you know, what Mia did was wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's why she just can't take it, you know? And so now she's annoyed with Candace, saying that Candace basically is being a butthole. And I said, girl, Candace ain't did shit to you. Candace ain't did nothing for you to be upset. You up here acting like a Karen that you can pass for. Because y'all keep on saying that y'all called that lady a white woman. Robin got 2 black parents. They may be light-skinned, but they are 2 black parents, okay? So let's stop, all right? But, I mean, the lady, she's very Karen-ish right about now, okay? It's just irritating. You know, she is picking and making issues where there are none, okay? You know, and so they get into the car. I said, bitch, we finna be on the boat. You ain't got to be by her. So why are we upset? You know? But Candace did say in the car, well, I'm about to call Wendy and invite her to come on the boat with us. And here go Robin. I said, bitch, it ain't about you. I just don't understand. If you don't want to be around somebody and have any interaction with somebody, then don't. Why do you let somebody's presence really fucking fuck with you that much like that? I just don't get that. Because, bitch, you're not going to stop me from having fun. And truth be told, like Charisse said, I'll give her this. If I was fucking Wendy, bitch, I would have fucking left. Girl, I ain't staying down here for all this shit. You know, Karen, I'll catch you on the flip side. We'll go do our own thing together. Okay? That's what we'll do. But, baby, I ain't finna stay down here with these trifling whores. All right? No. But, hey, Wendy said I'm contractually obligated to stay. So, I'm gonna stay and get my little screen time. All right? So, you know, the Giselle and Karen and them, they go to do Lambos, right? It was cute or whatever. Girl, this Miami trip is whack as fuck. I'm just gonna say that, okay? It's cute driving a little sporty car or whatever, popping Karen's Lambo Cherry and all that shit. You know, I don't get excited over things that I know I can't really fit in, so... Bitch, that ain't doing shit for me, okay? Like, can we move to something else? All right, bitch. Or, you know, I just don't understand. It ain't just because I'm big, but also, girl, I'm tall. How the fuck y'all get up in them small ass cars? Okay, like, sometimes I be getting, when I do Uber, sometimes they be giving me some Teslas, right? Some of them Teslas are low to the goddamn ground, bitch. And I be like, I be overthinking in my head, like, damn, bitch, how the fuck you got your ass in here? It was easy to get in here, but bitch, how the fuck you gonna get your ass the fuck up out of here? Is you gonna stop, drop, and roll up out this motherfucker? Or is you gonna try to scoot your ass out? I always make it, but you know what I'm saying? I just don't want to embarrass myself. But yeah, girl, I said that's cute or whatever. Karen said she was getting a little moist after she figured out how to dry that motherfucker. I said, Karen, Ray is not doing a job because everything is making you haunty. All right, mate. I don't know. But on the other trip, on the other side of things, like I said, Candace said that she was going to invite, Wendy, and she letting them know because she already know. She was even considering Robin's feelings, knowing that she don't see it from Miss Wendy or whatever. And at the same time, Candace is doing this because she does not like the way that everybody is icing out Wendy. And as she said, doing the job of neck roll. She called that bitch next. She called that bitch Rose. She called her all the shit. And we all know who she's talking about. She is talking about Giselle. And at the end of the day, that is what it is. Because honestly, if Robin is still mad at the fact that Wendy said what she said about her relationship, bitch, get over it. Karen said the goddamn same thing, right? Okay. And you really have proven that your relationship ain't shit. Y'all still in the same goddamn place, okay? Since we want to talk about people marriages and stuff that's frauds or whatever, bitch, y'all whole relationship is a goddamn fraud, okay? And if that's how you like it, that's how you like it. Just admit it, you know what I'm saying? Stop dilly-dallying and acting the way that you're acting every time somebody bring it up because you keep on putting on fronts and stuff, And so, at this point, get the fuck over it. But if you don't like somebody just because you don't like somebody, that's fine. But, I mean, you ain't got to have a stank-ass attitude every time you see them, especially when they not giving you that fever. When Wendy popped up, she literally ignored her, which is fine because, bitch, I ain't finna say shit to you either, okay? They get to talking. They get to talking or whatever. Baby, when they was in the car, let me go back to when they was in the car going to the Lambo place. And, they get to talking about what was going on and, how Karen what Karen wanted for her birthday. She wanted to just have fun. It's last day of their day. They just want to have fucking fun. And, she said, maybe I overstep or whatever, thinking that you and Mia and Wendy would be able to coexist with each other at this point. And here comes Jacqueline. Well, Mia would need some apologies. I'm saying this since I'm her representative. I'm like, damn, bitch, can Mia talk for herself? And Jacqueline been doing that shit since day one we first saw her, just speaking for Mia. And I'm just like, you doing all this speaking for her? And watch when you see this tape roll back how she talks so much shit about you. Okay? Meanwhile, you got that going on. And then Karen apologizes to Mia for, feeling the way that she was feeling about the whole situation and making it about her. I guess feeling like it's selfish that she was making it about her because it was her birthday. Bitch, fuck that. I don't care. I don't know what the hell Karen was apologizing for. Karen didn't have to apologize. And for the people saying, oh no, Karen being fake, Karen is straddling the fence, Karen ain't straddling shit. That is a grown-ass woman. Sometimes we don't want to be involved in shit. You are not going to sit here and tell somebody that's 50-fucking-9 years old, you got to pick a goddamn side. Now, if a bitch say both you hoes is wrong, both you hoes is wrong. And that's just what it is, okay? That does happen. And some of y'all just like that too. Y'all want people to pick a side and, or if you don't pick a side or you stay neutral or if you say person is wrong and you call out both parties and what they're doing, all of a sudden you're fake as shit. You're biased. You're this, you're that. Girl, shut the hell up. Because the world don't work that way. The world does not work that way explicitly, Sometimes you can be on this person's side. Sometimes an occasion calls for you to be on this person to pick a side. And sometimes you can literally be the same person who you are and call a person out by calling both them hoes out. when they say that both are wrong, you can truly mean that shit, that both is wrong. I'm not finna sit here and tell, bitch, I wish I would tell somebody to pick a side. Fuck that, okay? You grown. You do whatever you have to do, all right? Everybody don't want to be in that petty-ass, high school-ass, middle school-ass shit, okay? And if you still thinking that way, you need to grow up. Anyway, moving on from that, I'm sitting here like, Karen, don't apologize for shit you feeding this little bitch ego. I just don't get it. But, you know, Mia, you gotta, don't ever let Mia plan a trip again. Mia, I'm thinking they finna put them on a yacht or something like that, or at least a little party boat. Girl, they on some boat where they got a paddle. That's fine or whatever. They ain't even got no food on the boat, baby. They went to the store and got the little sandwiches. First of all, them little sandwiches that be in a little, them shit be bomb, okay? I used to get them from Walgreens all the time downtown. Them shit used to, the turkey one, oh my God, it used to be so good. You know what I'm saying? With a little dash of mayo. Some people be hating on mayo. Mayo does it. When it's the right mayo, it does the right. It hit the spot. It hit the spot. It gives it a little bit of oomph. Okay, you know. And I was just like, ew. So at this point, you know, they was just, Ashley was the one that was trying to make conversation with people and, you know, asking Wendy how was she doing. Wendy said, oh, I was getting my papers graded and, you know, I'm doing good and everything like that, just chilling in my little villa. I said, okay, cool, you know. And then we get into Ashley saying, so Robin, what's going on with you and Wanda, y'all married in your wedding? She was like, so we're gonna do something very, 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 very small. And in my mind, what that meant was, AKA, there is no wedding. I said, that's fine too. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, I would rather not speak about it right now when I'm in the presence of people who don't like me. Girl, if you don't shut the hell up, you're saying it in the presence of a whole bunch of people that don't like you. But all right, Robin. Robin is one of those people that wants to be mad just to be mad. You being mad because somebody else is mad, I don't like that. I don't like that. Yes, Wendy can be annoying as shit. We seen the shit, okay? But that bitch ain't done nothing to you yet. This season to be giving all of this energy. Granted, I understand being a little irked or whatever, seeing her now or whatever, but if she ain't giving you that fever, why are you giving that fever back? Like, you just so dumb. So dumb. So, the girls get back, okay, and they getting ready, you know what I'm saying, because they're about to go back out and have like one last group dinner. You know, Candace did ask if Wendy can come, and of course Mia don't want her to come or whatever. And I was like, you know what, at this point in time, bitch, girl, you're doing the most, okay? I get it, but just let it the fuck go. Because honestly, it's your fault. And you want to know why she doing all this? Because she know it's her fault and she don't want to admit that it's her fault. So let's just take it out on goddamn Wendy and try to make it all about her. But bitch, you was up in her business, and had you kept your mouth closed and minded yours in the business that paid you, you wouldn't be in this situation. But all right, it was like, come on, let it the fuck go for right now, okay? Hell, if Candace can call Ashley out and still sit down and break bread with the rest of the group with her there, how come you can't do the same thing with Wendy when you started the shit, okay? You acting like she really called your mama a crackhead or something. If she would have did that, I can understand, but she didn't. She didn't. You know, everybody else did, but she didn't. You know what I'm saying? But, Jacqueline and her, they getting ready, and you know, what else happened? Yeah, of course she don't want them to come. Robin and Giselle getting ready, and Robin had to go up there and tell Giselle, listen, do you hear this? Baby, she played live or whatever, a portion of a live, and you know, earlier they had said that it was like a headline, it was in the blogs or whatever, basically Candace talking shit about the girls or whatever. And as soon as that came up at the end of last week, people found that live and said the way that they're trying to present it on the show right now is not what it was about, okay? She wasn't talking about them like that. And if it was, I don't know. But that's the tweets that I've been seeing, that it wasn't about them like that. The way Robin is presenting it to Giselle, basically saying it as if, you know, she don't give a fuck about, you know, none of the girls, and, you know, that they're just using the show or whatever to people just parading their business around town or whatever, panhandling their business and all that shit. And basically that these bitches are fake. And this was a few weeks or whatever, or a week or so before they came on this trip. And so they're like, why are you here then? I don't understand why you here. And at this point, you can literally see that particular side, them bitches are literally looking for any and everything just to make it seem as to have a reason not to like a person. And it just don't make sense. Why are you picking a fight? And if you're gonna have an issue with something like this, why not wait until we get back to our hometown and get back into you know, where we at or whatever, and not on vacation, so we can end this shit on a good note? Why want to bring some shit up right here right now, and now you feel the need to address it to the whole group because you feel like she talking about everybody? Wendy, Karen, Ashley, me, you, everybody, you know. And I'm just sitting here like, you really have nothing else to do, Robin. Bitch, if you put this much effort into your goddamn relationship, maybe you would have been married by now. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just really, really weird. And then they get in the car and they get ready to go to the place, right? Girl, we find out that, you know, at one point, I think either did Ashley say she was walking around the house naked or whatever, she went to the bathroom naked or some shit like that. Girl, Mia said, you know, Jacqueline like you. I mean, you her type or whatever, and she really peculiar about the people that she like. Jacqueline in the other car telling her everybody her business about how, talking to Charisse, talking about how, you know, she the type of person that once she likes somebody, she get fixated on them or whatever, instead of just going around and just dating. You know, she just put her claws into them or whatever when she knows she just needs to be fucking this, fucking that, fucking that. Okay? And I'm just sitting here like, why are you telling these girls your business like this? Okay? First of all, you don't know them like that. Y'all not friends like that. And keep a little stuff close to the vest. Meanwhile, Mia is in the car talking about how they shared the same man. She shared her man with Jacqueline at one point. Not Gordon, so they say, but another, her ex. And she was like, you know, I was telling her about how it was or whatever. And then, you know, she was like, oh. And so I was like, you know what? Why don't you come over and see for yourself? And she said that was the best that she had ever had. I said, so when Giselle and them asked, have y'all ever fucked each other? You can't tell me, and you said that y'all never did. I feel like that was a lie, and I feel like Mia just fucking confirmed it, because if that was a threesome with you and your ex, you mean to tell me you ain't kissed that girl? You mean to tell me you ain't go down on that? Bitch, fuck out of here. So you mean to tell me you was just sitting there watching and playing with yourself as Jacqueline was getting drilled by your nigga? Girl, stop playing. You know you was up in that shit too, and you know she was down there eating it, and while he was fucking it from the back, bitch, because that's just how it is. I'm sorry to get a little graphic, but some of y'all watch porn, and some of y'all been up in the situation. Y'all know what it is. We grown, okay? Like, Mia, stop playing with us. You a liar. You a liar. It's okay. It's okay to like a little bit of box. It's delicious. Depending on who it is. Okay, let me take that back, because some of y'all ain't, look, y'all hygiene be a little off. Okay, some of y'all hygiene be a little off. Meanwhile, they get to the restaurant. Girl, Ashley went away, and she said, listen, I'm finna invite Wendy, because Mia up here doing some dumb shit. Okay, she being petty as hell. All this stuff happened days ago. Girl, let that shit go. All right? She sat back down, and first she came back to the table, and they was like, girl, you gonna sit down? She said, yeah, I'm gonna sit down, but I'm just gonna let you know, Wendy close by, so I invite her. You invite her, you petty little bitch. I said, wait a minute, Mia. All right, I said, Ashley, get her ass. Now, see, Ashley, I'm on your side on this one. Get her ass, okay? Because, Mia, you just gonna have to fucking deal with it. Because at the end of the day, like Ashley said, this Karen's trip. Okay, this Karen's birthday. And if this is Karen's birthday, Karen want all her friends should be there. And that's what we gonna do, okay? And if you got a problem with it, Mia, you leave. You can get up and leave, okay? You not a tree. You can move. Oh my God. Okay, I don't know. I've been waiting to use that line forever. Y'all realized it. Y'all realized it, how bad I cracked up. It wasn't even that funny, bitch. It wasn't even that funny, and I just cracked myself up. So, when Ashley said what she said, you know, Mia basically gonna say something. You got one chance. You got one strike with me, and that's it. Mia, you said that like you somebody that we really need to be fighting to be friends for, or friends with, or in association with. Baby, you the one that's new to this show. You the one trying to fit in with this group of girls. So you really hold no weight in this show. I mean, this whole situation. Okay, I get it. You still in your feelings or whatever, but get the fuck over it. And I know somebody gonna be like, how you gonna tell somebody to get over it? Because I did. Because she started it. That's how I'm gonna tell her. But at the same time, it's like Ashley got that bitch together a little bit. Okay, like, you know, how you gonna tell somebody? She was like, you know, you spoiled brat. Oh, so you calling me a brat? But bitch, what you doing? You're being a fucking bully. Okay, that's what you doing. You're being a bully. And I said, yeah. And I usually don't use those words like that, but I mean, in this case, what else do you want to call it? She's petty. She's being childish. She's being immature. She's being a bully. She's trying to ice out after she did something. It's just so funny to me how everybody is in their feelings about the fact that Wendy got invited by Ashley to come, but yet nobody is upset at Mia for starting the whole situation. You're just mad because of the way that Wendy reacted. You cannot get upset at a way that you can't predict the way somebody's gonna react to somebody coming at them or in any situation. So how dare you fucking get upset at them? Okay, what was Wendy supposed to do? Just sit there and be calm? You already said that she's irritating as hell. You already said that she's loud as fuck. She talks too much. So if she's in a fucking situation like that, did you really expect her to sit there and to be quiet and to just let that shit just roll off her back and just take it? No, that's not what we do. And that's not what she do. Okay? And I'm just like, y'all really hate this lady that much. And I swear, I just need somebody that is of substance and somebody that is going to do the job that I know Andy is not going to do. Andy is not going to call this out the way that it needs to be called out. He's not going to stick on it the way that it needs to be stick on. Because at the end of the day, Robin is wrong. Everybody is wrong. Mia, you are wrong. Okay? Wendy did nothing to you. Wendy cussed your ass out after you did the crime to her. Okay? After you did the deed to her. She got at your ass and you can't take the fact that she spoke back to your ass. You know? And I'm just sitting here like, you're acting like a sport. You calling Ashley a spoiled brat or a brat. You're acting like a brat. You're acting like a bitch. And then, you know, here comes, Candace told Jacqueline, so you ain't got nothing to say? Since you always in her representative. She was like, girl, you shut up. Okay, no, you shut up. And you stay seated. I am seated. I said, oops. But then here comes Charisse. But Ashley, how would you feel if, you know, why did you feel that it was okay to invite her when you didn't ask or see if it was okay with the rest of the group? You know, like, how did you think everybody else would feel? And they was like, first of all, I said, I'm sitting here like, why is the rest of the group mad at Wendy? Wendy didn't do nothing to them. Wendy did absolutely nothing to them. And if we want to go about what happened last year, Giselle, you was okay with the fact that she was on the group and on the trip, so therefore she ain't got no problem with it. Robin, you fine with the fact that she was here earlier. You was ignoring her then, so why is it an issue now? Okay, so like, come on now. Charisse, you don't even fucking know her, so you shut the hell up. So like, what's the point? What is your issue? She did nothing to nobody. The thing was between Mia and her, okay? And that's what it was, you know? And then, you know, they was like, how do you feel about, how would you put yourself in Mia's shoes? Put yourself in Mia's shoes if, you know, somebody invited somebody to a trip that you just got into it with. Candace said, me. And I said, exactly. Ashley and Candace get into it all the goddamn time and they still go on trips together. They didn't get into it a couple of times and they still sat down with each other. Cross from each other. They don't isolate. They still confront, talk shit, and still eat right at the same fucking table. So why is Mia any different? Why is Mia any different? Like, come on. This bitch ain't even all that for y'all to be putting and doing all this shit. And then here comes fucking Robin. Robin said, well, fuck this shit. I'm about to break this shit up. Okay. Robin said, ladies, I got something that I feel like y'all need to hear. Okay. And I hope y'all can. She brought out a beat speaker. pill. I said, what the fuck? Karen said, oh, so now you bringing out all the technologies now, huh? Okay, first you recording, now you out here letting us listen to shit. Baby, she played part of that goddamn laugh, and I said, oh my goodness, here we go. You just could not wait. I can't stand a sneaky bitch like that. None of these hoes are to be fucking trusted. I don't want to account of none of these bitches. Baby, Robin. Ooh, y'all. I can't stand that girl. I can't stand her. Oh my God. It was once upon a time where I was like, girl, none of these girls bother me. But baby, the blatancy of all of this. Like, you really are taking it upon yourself. And at this point, no one can sit here and say that this shit just happened. It is more than crystal clear, and this episode proved it, that they literally came together, and you can't tell me they didn't come together and they ain't playing this. They are literally picking at anything to bring up to go against Wendy, to go against Candace. And at this point, y'all public enemy number 1 and 2, Wendy and Candace on this goddamn show. And it's just really fucked up. It is really fucked up. Robin could not wait. I said, bitch, she played that shit. And Candace sat there and said, okay, and she was like, I put it on my live, which means everything that I said on there was true. And then one of them was somebody gonna say something. She ain't got nothing to say because she busted. You busted. She was like, I said, hold up. She's not busted. How is she busted? The only way she was busted is if that live was supposed to be a close friends only live or whatever, and somebody recorded it and put it and made it public. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I'm pretty sure it was a regular live that she did on her public platform of Instagram, which means that it was public to her fans and to whoever was following her. So that means she knew that either if you were already on that cast and you were already following her, that 9 out of 10s you could possibly see it, or that somebody might screen record it and put it out there and that you would see it. She knew what she was doing. She said what she was saying, so it wasn't like she was trying to hide it, okay? And truth be told, all of y'all on here panhandling y'all business if you want to be real about it. And you may not want to use those type of words, but when you get on reality TV, that is literally what you're here for, or that's what you're supposed to use the shit for. Yeah, they trying to learn about you, but you want to get the public on your side enough, so once you try to get your little shit off the ground, they'll be there to fucking support you. I don't see nothing wrong with that part, okay? I don't see nothing wrong with that part. I would have been like, you damn well, yeah. I'm up here. Wendy, you said you ain't panhandling shit. I mean, Wendy, how many businesses have you started? I mean, you ain't, okay, we don't want to say panhandling, but bitch, how many businesses have you started? You didn't did the home essential line, the candles. You was about to, you had your book, okay? Robin, you had the fucking hats and shit, you know. Karen, you even had your fucking candles or whatever. But, you know, in your perfume, La Dame, okay? If it wasn't for this show, baby, we wouldn't know nothing about it. So y'all all using the show for y'all shit. You know what I'm saying? But it talking about the part when they was fake or whatever, because, you know, Wendy had to say, I ain't never been on here panhandling shit. Baby, girl, Candace went down the line and said, bitch, you disloyal as fuck, Ashley, okay? Giselle, you definitely fucking disloyal. Karen, I wasn't even talking about you about that panhandling shit or whatever. You could. But none of that shit was talking about you. All of that was not about you. It was about this bitch right here. Okay, these bitches right here. And she told Robin, now at first, I thought you was the most loyal one here. But now after you did this shit, you ain't. Robin didn't give no fucks about that. Okay, it's part of the agenda that she been had. Her and Giselle or whoever she was linked up with this whole season, they have an agenda, and that's why they just sat there and they just ate their food and just watched the flames burn up. That's what it was, okay? Because you saw Robin just said, my work here is done, when she was sitting there like this. I said, oh, so that's what we're doing. Okay, let's just go ahead and put it out there, you know? So, she said, bitch, and she said, well, since you set fire to the rain, let me just go ahead and carry it a little bit further. And I don't understand why Giselle don't understand why bitches think that you disloyal. Because look at what you're doing now. But anyway, moving on from there, Ashley said, well, since we here, you know, and we on Candace's ass, let me piggyback off this bitch, since this bitch been talking about my forehead, talking about my husband, talking about my marriage, talking about this, talking about that, even when I was right here in front of her face this trip. Karen, she said that your ass be out here fucking around with other niggas. Okay? Bitch, when Karen heard that, the look on Karen's face, I ain't never seen Karen look so goddamn hurt. Karen was hurt. That shit wasn't acting, and if it was, girl, she played a part. She played a part. I felt bad for Karen because Karen was like, "What the fuck?" And Karen, I feel like Karen had a flashback to when Charisse and them was saying that shit. Whenever Charisse was on there, when Mr. Blue Eyes and all that shit. Now Candace, she said, "Girl, I ain't never say no shit like that. You want to be pissed off?" She was like, "Don't you ever talk. I'm so tired of y'all. I do so much for this goddamn podcast, and y'all up here fucking around with my institution." I said, "I know that's right. Not your marriage, but your institution." She said, "After 25 plus years, bitch, it's an institution, okay?" Listen, I get the anger. You know, you get tired of people talking about the shit or whatever, but, you know, y'all talk about everybody's shit too. So, Karen, I feel like you should have been able to sit there and take it because, I mean, you talk about wine and Robin and all them all the goddamn time. You talk about Giselle and them. So, I mean, bitch, sit there and take it. But I feel like it's because it's coming from Candace. That's what it is. It's the person that it's coming from that make it hurt. And, you know, she felt like she never really, I don't know. But it just stung her in a way that I never saw it stung her before. And, you know, Candace kept on saying it wasn't me. I wasn't the one that said the shit. It was Ashley. And it was like, you know, she said, you know, she didn't say that. If you want to go back semantics, Candace, you brought it up in a sense to say that, you know, she was out with somebody that wasn't right. That's what you said. But Ashley said it as if Candace said that, you know, Karen is out here fucking around with multiple people, with other men. You know what I'm saying? Candace just said there was an incident where she was out with another man that wasn't right. She didn't say that they was on a date. She didn't say that they was fucking around. But girl, that's what you meant. That's what you meant. You can't tell me no different because why bring it up? Because we could say you was out with somebody that wasn't Chris, or, you know, so-and-so was out with somebody that wasn't their spouse, but, you know, like, why did you bring it up? I mean, hey, it is what it is, girl. It is what it is. She was like, and if I would have said something like that, why the fuck would I say it to Ashley? I said, well, you did. I mean, semantics, words mean things, but yeah, you still kind of said it, so. Karen got up and left. She was like, bathroom. I said, damn. Baby. Candace, girl, I knew Candace was finna cry. I knew that girl was finna cry. I knew she was finna cry. I just knew it. I knew it. Every episode she has to. But I get it because you angry or whatever. So I give her a pass on that. But girl, you did kind of you spoke on Karen's relationship, okay? So there's that. But at the end of the day, you cannot be cool with fucking Ashley, and I hope everybody has learned that by now, but I'm pretty sure they have not. Karen, you know, she went to the bathroom, she came back or whatever, you know, she was ready to get the fuck, okay? Candace went to go talk on the phone with Chris. She was like, oh, these girls are fake. I said, girl, he was like, you be loyal to them, you be doing all this for them, and they just take stuff and throw it up in your face. I mean, at least you got somebody that, you know, if ain't nobody gonna be on your side, your spouse should be on your side. You know what I'm saying? I just said, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Girl, it's Karen's birthday party. They telling somebody else at another table, happy birthday, and throwing plates, because I forgot that they was at a Greek restaurant. You know, that's what they do, okay? And they was like, let's just go. Baby, Giselle said she finna go home. And she finna go to sleep or whatever. The rest of the girls, they went out to the club. Candy said, bitch, because then it said 4 hours later. She was like, 4 hours later, I don't know what had happened, and how we got to where we got to now, but we went to the club, we had a whole bunch of shots, and it just showed us that we can be a sisterhood. Like, we can really be friends if we really wanted to and put this shit to the side. Like, we was having fun. Me and her they was showing titty. I said, you know, Mia, I want to see that. It looked hard. It looked record, okay? I said, Mia, put that nipple away. All right, put that rubber stamp away. Next thing you know, we see she was like even, over there in the corner, what was her, Wendy and Robin was fucking getting along. They had a come to Jesus moment. Bitch, Wendy, I love you so much. I said, it's the alcohol. It is the goddamn alcohol, because I be good goddamn, bitch. I be good goddamn. Girl, I'm sitting here like, it didn't last because look at what's going on now. Girl, I said, when the alcohol starts flowing, see, this is what I'm talking about. That's what's supposed to happen. Honestly, you get into it, you go out, you have some fun, you forget about it for that moment, and then the next day, you realize, oh, I really don't fuck with that bitch. Girl, everybody was having a good time. Baby, they get into the car and Ashley decides to pull out her phone and they record Candace in a drunken stupor going at Robin. Cause you fake as shit. Like, why would you do that? You was my friend. Like, I was loyal to you and I really never thought that you would do something like that. She was like, but you put it out there. You put it out there. But you didn't have to bring it up in front of the group like that. You did that shit on some snake shit like you was trying to do something. And that's the issue. That is the issue. She knows she put it out there on a public thing, but it's the way that Robin put it out there, presented it to the group as a get you gotcha moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you was foul for that. You was foul for that. But I mean, it brought a little drama. I said, what the fuck? Girl, they calling Mia. Now, is this the trip, the Miami trip that they had some rumors going around saying that, Mia and Wendy was click-clacking out there or whatever in the pool at one point. Girl, I feel like, somebody came out, they said that it was a lie. But I said I could have saw it. Just because they were just having a whole bunch of fucking issues for what? Fuck it out and just stop, okay? I was like, oh, what is going on? Y'all is dealing with a lot of demons over there. I don't know, y'all. This is the worst Miami trip they never been on, okay? Girl, anyway, I said, y'all are a mess. And then Ashley chiming in. I said, Ashley, you better be glad Candace is not a fighter. Because at that moment in time, as drunk as she was, and if that would have been me, your head would have been through the window. I'm sorry. As soon as you open up your... Okay? I gotta hold myself back. But anyway, that was the Real Housewives of Atlanta. This was an hour and 15-minute episode, so that's why the review is long. I don't understand why it was an hour and 15 minutes, but hey, that's what they gave us. That's what we got, and that's what we taking. I will see you guys later. Have fun in the comments. Peace.